Good afternoon and welcome to this week's episode of the UMO Coaches Show. I'm Elise Maynard here with head women's basketball coach Wendy Lee. Coach, you guys split the week, picked up a win against Converse and then a very close game on Saturday to North Greenville. How do you think your ladies played with the two games in the week, the midweek and the weekend?
Overall I think we're, like I said last week, kind of coming together a little bit better offensively. So I feel like offensively we've gotten off to a good start in the past two games. The difference in the two games, I think, was North Greenville countered most all of our shots. They were able to be in a great offensive flow as well. But I think we guarded better against Converse, and size was a factor with North Greenville. But, I think if we'd have guarded better in stretch in the first half, it was kind of the end of the first quarter and into the second quarter, and gotten some stops and not allowed their confidence and momentum to build, I think we could have finished that game and not had it so close. But a couple missed blockouts, a couple of poor defensive possessions, and not being disciplined really to take good quality shots at times gave them opportunities to run on misses. So we got to continue to grow, and we got to continue to stay disciplined and focused within the game. And hopefully, like you said, over these next couple of home games, find a way to play well offensively and defensively.
All right. You're in these last two games, your upperclassmen kind of helped lead the team with Naya and Felicity in double digits, and I think Jada Backus joined them as well there a couple games, and even tomorrow against Converse. How are your juniors and seniors helping the underclassmen, the freshmen and seniors, grow this season and become better players for the team?
Yeah, we do have some upperclassmen stepping up, and that's great. Unfortunately, right now we're not getting a lot of contribution from our younger players. That we'd like to really see them progress a little bit better. So we want to continue to help them grow and get better. That's our job, is to help them improve as players, and the upperclassmen to help them learn the system and what we need from them. So I think depth right now is a huge factor. I think we got a little bit tired in the last game, and we're not playing very deep on the bench. So we challenge our young players and those on the bench to step up and really try to have an impact, whether it just be energy or a hustle play or a rebound that gets us an extra possession, diving on a loose ball, just anything extra that can be brought. And a lot of that starts in practice. We got to be able to trust in our players and see that they're doing it consistently in practice too. So hopefully, the younger players now are seeing what we really need and can come in here in the next few games and give us some good minutes.
All right. Well, you've got a week off between last Saturday's game and this Saturday when you host Belmont Abbey. How does that week off kind of help the girls recover, get healthy, and go into this next weekend kind of refreshed and renewed?
Yeah, I think it's a good time. I think it's good timing for us to have an extra day off. We'll still be practicing, so it's not like we're totally off or anything, but maybe mentally not preparing back-to-back and another practice and another team and another practice and another team. So I think the mental aspect of it, more than even the physical, is something that we need right now. And like I said last week, being at home, I think, has given us a little more stability and routine in what we're doing and getting kind of locked in. So hopefully the mental time to where we can just focus on us will be beneficial this week.
All right. And lastly, looking a little further ahead here, next Wednesday you guys are home on Valentine's Day against Emmanuel, and that is your Play for K game in honor of women and men who have fought through the breast cancer struggles. What does that game mean to you as a coach, and then to your program as a whole in trying to bring awareness?
Well, I think for just the women's basketball in general, our association, the WBCA, has chosen that as the one thing that we want to really give back to in a strong way. And I think with Coach Al, that's what she did, was she gave. And so I want my team to be more like her, to give and to serve and to do things with others in mind first. So we kind of try to build that kind of mentality. So that game is special across the nation, but for us, you know, she was close here, just in Raleigh, so just knowing her legacy and how much she gave and how she fought is really something that embodies what women's basketball needs to be more like. And so, you know, I also know her sister, Susan, who was in the league, and she's an outstanding person. So just is special to me and I think to women's basketball in general. So I hope our players can learn and fully embrace what it's all about, because it's more than just a day. You know, play for Kay on one day really is not what it's about. It should be something we're trying to strive to do every day to give back, and especially with that cause, if we can give to a special cause like that, then it's something we should really embrace.
All right, Coach. Well, we wish you and the ladies the best of luck this weekend and going forward for the rest of the season. I'm Elise Maynard here with head women's basketball coach Wendy Lee, and that's this week's episode of the UMO Coaches Show.
Thank you.
Thank you.